All right, so here's an example that will help you with question number 2 in your workbook on page 32. So volume of any kind of prism or cylinder where you have parallel sides is going to be the area of the base times the height of the prism itself. So in this case, my base happens to be circular, and so I'm going to go ahead and find the formula for the area of a circle, which happens to be pi r squared, times the height of the entire figure. So pi is that button on your calculator that you want to look for. If you don't have it, use 3.14 as a good estimate, but it's always better to find your pi button. Okay, I'm going to replace r, the radius, with the value that's given in the question for radius. So in this case, my radius is given at 4 centimeters. Here's my radius. But remember, pardon me, it's important to know that some questions will actually give you the whole distance across, and that's the diameter. And so if a question gives you the diameter, you need to divide that value by 2 to get the radius, because the radius is half of the way across. So plugging in 4 for my radius, and I'm going to square it. Just remember that 4 squared means 4 times 4. It doesn't mean I'm multiplying the value by 2. Then I'm going to go ahead and multiply by the height of the entire figure. This thing right here, the 10 centimeters. And then go ahead and type that in to my calculator. And so when I do that, the answer I get to the nearest whole number is about 503. My calculator is telling me 502.65, so I'm going to round that to the nearest whole. Volume is my unit, which means that my units are cubic in nature, so I'm going to write centimeters cubed. And now I'm done. So with that, you should be easily able to complete question number 2 in your workbook.